Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the Titancraft server here on Tangotech's pay-to-play Patreon server. And as always, if you'd like to join the community, there will be a link down in the description. So we are still in Bender's Cove. I don't know if I've showed this view, but there is a dark oak forest just outside the base. There's also a swamp area right over there that I've used a couple of times. But I wanted to show this first of all today. We've done some work over here. So here's our farming district right over here, pumpkin and melon farms, all our other farms. We'll get to that in a minute. There wasn't a lot of water over here, or at least fresh water. There's plenty of sea not too far away, but there wasn't a lot of fresh water. So we built this little pond, and we did that by building this dam, which I've never built a dam before, and I think this turned out really well. It's not quite as big as I thought it would be. I thought I would have more of a waterfall effect. But I didn't really get that. And I'm going to take my elytra off because it's so hard to jump with those. But anyway, we got this. So we did some stone work. We did some dirt work. We put this wall of spruce logs in here. We've got the strip logs as like the gate. So, you know, this is goes in. It rides in a little groove there, and you can lift it up or down with this big wheel, or I guess it's not really a wheel. You know, this log with handles on each side is the idea. That you lift the gate up and down, but I really like that. We did a little bit of terraforming here. You can see the string to keep the bamboo from growing. I probably need to it looks okay, I guess. But anyway, we did that, so pretty happy with how that turned out. And like I said, we got the pond up top here. But for a dam I've never really built, you know, and then we put this walkway up here. I may do a little more with that. I'd like to get a few more sea pickles to light this up. It's a little dark at night, but other than that, I really like it. And then we'll get into a few more things here in a minute, but first I want to show a few clips of things that have happened just kind of outside the base or kind of off kilter. So enjoy those, and we will be back in a little bit. Alrighty, so I wanted to jump on real quick and just get this clip. We are back in the snow district. It is district. It is the holiday district. Thank you very much. And it is actually Christmas, the night of Christmas. So why I'm on playing the night of Christmas? Well, kind of a weird year this year, and not just because of COVID. But anyway, we're gonna go in here and see if I got a gift, and it looks like I did. So we're going to check this out. I'm thinking I can just take it. Is there a sign that says I can't? All right, let's put our carpet back. All right, let's see what we got. Holy cow. I could really use another I didn't get. Shulker box, cookies, milk. Holy cow. I don't know who put this together. Chemistry set. I like that. I don't know who put this together. I know Pendle 3 built the building, which is amazing, but I don't know who else did this. If she didn't give me the gift, thank you to whoever did, and I really appreciate it. And like I said, next year I really need to get involved in Secret Santa and things like that. So thank you, whoever did this. That's an awesome, awesome gift. All right, so we were playing here on the server tonight, and we had a server mate, Rokura94, who wanted to get rid of some wool. And so we went over to his base and were able to get a couple stacks of each color, which is really convenient because a couple of those we're going to use on the build we're working on now. So just wanted to show that off and say thank you, Rokura94, for the wool. Appreciate it. One other thing I just wanted to show real quick. These holiday color schemes do not look right in my medieval storage system. I mean, this just looks weird. I love these Christmas colors, but they just do not go with this scheme. Oh well, I can live with it for a couple of weeks. Okay, and now we're back. So we had the pond here. If you remember, there was an entrance right here down to our farming area, and of course we had to take that out when we flooded this, which is unfortunate, but we've made up for that by building a little temporary ladder right back here. So this is how we get down into it. Same walkway we had. If you remember, it just used to go out there to where that little depression was. But I thought that was a good way to fill the depression. We have built a couple more farms in this area, and that's why I'm coming down here. First of all, the berry farm. We have 4 foxes in here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the 4th one's at. I hope I didn't lose him. But we've got 4 foxes harvesting these berries for us. If you don't know, and you probably do, but the mechanic, if foxes will harvest the berries, they'll break them off, and then you can have a minecart that goes below and collects all those for you. So that's what we have. Hopefully the minecart's still going. I've come in here one time, and it had stopped working. So, yep, it's still going. Good. We're having good luck with that. And then that dumps into a shulker box loader, which is down here in the other farm that I've built. And this is a horrible way to get here. I understand that. Lesson for next season, have a way to get into your farms, because you may have to change shulker boxes. But again, we've color-coded the shulker boxes. These pink ones are for the berries, so that minecart goes over these hoppers, drops off its load as it goes, and they come down through this hopper chain. Not the most efficient way to do that, but it worked for the area I had. These shulker boxes are yellow. I'll show those to you in a little bit. Those are for this sugarcane farm. So this is the same principle as the... Did I call this sugarcane? This is bamboo. This is the same principle as the sugarcane farm. So the bamboo grows up, observer sees it, and breaks all of that off at once. The thing is, I made it a little shorter because bamboo grows a whole lot faster than sugarcane does. And I'll show you here in a minute. I've already got enough bamboo, more than I'm going to use. I'm probably going to have to start turning it into sticks and trading it for emeralds, which isn't a bad deal. But of course, down here, you've still got the sugarcane and then the pumpkin and melon farms. You know, nothing fantastic there. But really good. Really enjoyed making those farms. Like I said, I've never had a berry farm before, so that's a first, another first in this season. And they all dump into that same water stream and end up over here, so pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of this area. I do need to make a nether wart farm at some point. I don't need a huge one, so we may just fill up like a lair and collect it somehow. I'm working on that idea in my head, and I may try and do something else in here too. I'm working on a couple ideas, but you can see here's the berry one. This one wasn't color coded because it was the first one, but here's all the sugar, or all the bamboo. I'm going to continue to call that sugar cane. I apologize, but we got some melons in here. We've got bamboo in here. I'm going to have to get that bamboo cleared out, or we're going to run out of shulker boxes. So there's the farm area that we've upgraded just a little bit. One thing I was really unnaturally excited about, we did some exploring in a abandoned mine shaft that I found down over there in my mining area, and we got some beetroot seeds. So we finally were able to plant some beetroot. We had 3 seeds to start with, and all the rest of this come out of there. I think eventually I'll put potatoes back in here. That's what used to be in this area, and we'll probably move the beetroot farm over there and give him his own house. Right now, I think these two have these 2 houses, and there's a couple of converted ones over there that I need to change back. But yeah, so we'll have another farm down here, which I think will work out pretty well. And then we'll get to the story of this. So I found this really great picture online. I've been researching medieval buildings and then trying to recreate them in Minecraft, and I haven't been copying Minecraft builds. These have been pictures just of either buildings or drawings or whatever. And then I've been trying to recreate them. This one is not a natural recreation. It's kind of an L-shaped building, so there's 3 floors, like a basement, 2nd floor, 3rd floor. And then I added the tower myself, and I really like the tower, the way it tapers in and tapers back out. I really love that shape. Never really done anything like that before, but I think it turned out pretty well. It's a little bit more square than I like, but that's fine. And then we added some lights. We're going to put some lights around the bottom to light that up too. But I think it looks nice for now. So the idea here is this will be our winery, and we planted all these berries a long time ago. I had the idea to do a building something like this, and then I saw the picture and just had to do it. So the idea will be, you know, your raw berries come in here. There'll be all the vats and things we need over here. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. I'll have to get that done. And then you'll have a little catwalk up here where you can watch what's going on. But then, you know, they'll make wine. They'll ship it out here. I have an idea for a fun little thing that I may add to that room here in a little bit, but I'll save that as a surprise. Here's the second floor. Like I say, it's just going to be this catwalk where you come in. We'll make some kind of cool stairwell here. And then up here is going to be like a wine tasting room. You know, all wineries have like their showroom. So we're going to put like a showroom and maybe have a little bar and some seats up here. And, you know, you can come up here, get some wine, sample all the different vintages. You know, come out here. Should be a pretty scenic view. We're gonna terraform all this and make it grass, I think. I got to get enough grass. We started to bring the path around, and we'll make that kind of go out that way somewhere. Maybe we'll turn it sharply and make a bridge over to that little mountain. I haven't quite decided yet how that's going to work, but I really want the path to come down here. You know, anyone coming in from this side of the base will come up the path and, you know, go by the observers here. We made a little way through the tower here. Thought this made a little cool observation deck, and then we can come over here and go back in. I may try and open this up some too. If you have any ideas, let me know. But I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Like I said, I haven't quite decided what to do with the end of the roofs yet, but I really like that pattern. So, yeah, really liking how that's going to turn out. But there's a story behind this. So I told you I found a picture of this, and I started building it. And originally, when I wanted to build it, I wanted to build it in the market area over there in one of the holes kind of that we have left, and have it fill up that space. I built it all up, did it on a stream actually. When I got it done, it was just way too big, and it just was unnaturally, it was completely out of scale. I wanted to do it in this area right here. Build it up, too big, tore it all down, rebuild it the size it is now. But that actually looked pretty good. But again, it just didn't fit in this area, I didn't think. And that's when I got the idea to make it the winery. So I've actually built and rebuilt that thing 3 times. It's taken an abnormal amount of time. The other addition, other than this, which I'll talk about in a minute, is this butcher shop. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. We did a little bit of a different roof with it, you know, making it a little bit steeper and rounded. We put the pillars in on the side. We've got buttons up there for a little detail. We've got windows on the side. We've got, you know, we just put these light bars in here for light to make them almost look like slit windows. But they really don't have a function as a window. They're just serving as light, and they light up the inside and the outside. We've got, you know, our hanging meat. We've got some shelves we can put stuff on. A little drip of blood on the floor. And then we've got our cooler. You know, we've got our ice underneath, some shelves for all the different meats to sit on. This is our workstation. Back here, we made a little fenced-in area. We're going to put like a cow and pig back here. Like, this is the future, you know, where the future meat is coming from. I thought that was kind of cool idea. And then we also made this little path to get back to it. I really like this path. I kind of stole this a little bit from what I saw in the holiday district. I think I showed that last week. I really like how that path turned out. And then up here, we've got like the living quarters, and this butcher's been doing great. The problem is he goes downstairs and he doesn't really translate to go around the corner and in to the building. He just kind of sits at the bottom of the steps usually. We'll see if he does it right now. Well, now he's going to wander around. Usually I see him just standing right here, almost like he wants to go over to his workstation, but he doesn't. But we've just got a bed in here for him right now. You know, like some of the buildings, I haven't done a lot of interiors. We did do kind of a cool looking ceiling in here with the square. At least I think it looks kind of cool. This building was a challenge. I used I used a lot of jungle wood, which I don't usually use, and I didn't realize it had this really green tint when it was stripped. But I think it mixed in well, and I really think it works, especially for a butcher shop. I don't know, maybe because they're kind of pink and, you know, have the headband. I think having a little more red and green and some colors in it just kind of works. And then I love the brick roof. I had just enough bricks to make this work. You know, we mixed in a little granite, a little polished granite. I really like the way this roof turned out. I have to admit, I did a little bit of a copy of this design, but I modified it a little bit for myself. It's more straight, and, you know, we put the little deals on the top. But I really like how that turned out. We'll have to do a roof like that more often. And then there's this. Welcome to my first custom tree, and we're going to get into this by showing the building of it in a time lapse. So I will cut to that. Yeah, nighttime time lapse. That was a great idea. I've started making a notebook of little things that I do in videos that I shouldn't do anymore, and building at night is one of them. The other thing I did wrong is I had some long pauses in that time lapse that I had to cut out, and I don't want to do that again. So from now on, I'll be a little more prepared and just do it start to finish. But I really like how this turned out. I didn't make the trunk straight. You know, I gave it a little character. It's a little messy. I did put some torches in there just to kind of light it up at night a little bit. I might change those out for like shroom lights or something else later. We'll see how that works. But I just wanted to get a little light in there so that you can kind of see it at night and it's not just dark like it was. But yeah, I think it turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. Again, I've never done a custom tree, and I chose a real monster to start on. But it was good practice, and it actually wasn't as hard as what I thought it would be. I'm sure I'll get better over time. One more thing that I've done as a first here in Vendor's Cove. But with that, I think... Oh, we'll show one more thing that I've been working on. So we got farms, we got the butcher shop, we got the tree, we got the winery we're working on that we'll finish off. The other thing, we're starting to get ready to start building my castle. And we had to have a castle in this build somewhere, right? And it's going to go right here. And I think we're going to maybe bring the road up and have like a drawbridge over this little natural bridge. But have the castle kind of up on this hill complex. Obviously, we have to be a little bit careful because my cactus farm is in there. But along those lines, it's been a while since I showed the mine, and it used to be just a hole in the ground. We've actually built some custom... So all this little hillside area right here, I've added in. And then right here, if I can get over where I can see it, yeah, right there is going to be the mine entrance. So where there used to be just steps that went down, now there's going to be a little actual mine entrance. I'll probably do a little... some minecart tracks and some little buildings out here. And then the castle is going to be kind of built over the top of them. The idea being that, this is like a gold mine that gets a lot of profitable minerals. And we're going to, dig those up. And that's what the castle was built on. So they're protecting it by putting it right there. But yeah, so I think that's plenty. Like I said, did a lot of work. Got to remember to do some more video clips of actual building it. It makes videos a lot easier to put together too. But we still got something we're going to do with this area over here. We got stuff over in the farming district. I want to do a smelter at some point. There's still plenty of farms we could build. So much to do here in Vendor's Cove. I found a really cool idea for a dock area right over there and back in that area on the ocean. There's an ocean, there's cliff and ocean back there. That'll be cool. So we'll get into all that stuff as we go. If you have any ideas, let me know. Any critiques, whatever, feel free to let me know. Until next time, thank you for all the support. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that. And check me out on Twitch. I try to stream once or twice a week. Rogue Torso over on Twitch. So I will see you there. And until next time, Rogue Torso out.